Hey fellas, mrzacnono here, and welcome back to Tabs. No, not those tabs. These tabs. Totally accurate battle simulator. And this time we are taking on the Renaissance campaign. Muskets, fencers, and painters. Oh my! And let me just say, the Renaissance campaign was far, far harder than I thought it would be. So sit back and enjoy the pain of the Renaissance campaign in Tabs. And here we have the first level of the Renaissance campaign. A new art wave, and right now we're facing a bunch of artists, but we have access to the tribal, farmer, medieval, ancient, Viking, and dynasty factions, and we have 2,000 gold, so I think I'm just gonna, I think I'm just gonna get rid of these guys really quick. I'm just gonna put a few samurai up front, a Hawacha in the back, just to see what it does. I don't really know what these guys are gonna do. They're just gonna, they were just gonna hit them with their paintbrushes, but I think actually the Hawacha might be able to knock them all out pretty quickly. Yeah, they're going down pretty quick. The Hawacha might be able to do it, but they're getting kind of close. Reload, good. Reload. All right, they're a little bit too close now. I think this is kind of a game over. I don't know though. Yeah. What if we just try and outmatch them with halflings? Maybe. I think just throwing 40 halflings at the painters might work, but I'm not sure. So far, it seems to be favoring the painters. But the hobbits are beginning to pick up the painters' bodies and parade them around. Kind of even. I can't really see what's happening. It looks like the painters have an advantage. Painters are definitely... Yeah, the painters are beating up the hobbits. I just saw that hobbit get clobbered. Those hobbits are up in the air right now. Painters do look like they're slowly just whittling away at the hobbits. But the hobbits maybe might have a chance. This one down here is trying something. He's currently being battered with a paintbrush. But he's trying to get a kick off, and he's dead. Let's just go 4 ninjas. 4 ninjas versus painters. I think this has an opportunity to work, because they're going to do some quick range damage. It's just the painters, they have this dodge function, which is actually hard for the ninjas to get around. So it's like we do need a distraction unit, but I don't know. Actually, I think the ninjas got it. They got it in the bag right now. So far, it looks like it. Looks okay so far. But these 2 last ninjas gotta pull it together. Looks like they got them. They're throwing as fast as they can. Just a few left. And they got it. Now we have some painters, fencers, and then I believe these are balloon archers. Now the balloon archers will shoot out an arrow that will lift up our guys in the air, and it kind of immobilizes them entirely. So we need some good fodder, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go with 3 ninjas and 26 hobbits. The hobbits will act as cannon fodder for the advance, so that the ninjas can get in there and actually do real damage. And so far, middling results. The hobbits are being carried off into the air. They're gone, and then they get dropped. This might work. I don't think so, though. The ninja needs to take out the balloon archers. Nope, he's being carried off. That almost worked. That's the craziest part of that. It almost worked. What would go really well is using the samurai. I think just using all samurai, because the samurai have a function in which they can block arrows. So if we just go all samurai, they can block the arrows and also be able to take out the infantry up front. I think for the most part. Should have a pretty easy job taking them out. Some are being carried off still. But I think for the most part, they should be able to push in. Looks so far so good. Now it's just about blocking the arrows and pushing up. Yeah, it's actually working out. Pushing in, push in, kill them, kill them, kill them. Kill that one guy back there. There you go. One left. Not for long. Kill him. Guys, come on. There you go. And now we have marching column. Now we have a column of fencers and halberds. Now the halberds are just going to be like heavy units. We've got 4,300. We got 4,300. We don't even need that much. We don't even need that much. Give me 2 ninjas. And then give me the rest, I don't know. Halflings. So the hobbits will push in, distract them, and then the Hawachas just come in and just soak up. Yeah, there we go. The Hawachas should be able to reload. Ninjas will do, again, some very good damage to these guys while the Hawachas finish them off. There we go. One more good reload. Should take him out. Actually, no, the ninja got him. Look at that. Straight in the gut. Now we have double sleeve row, and now we're finally seeing the musketeers of the Renaissance. Now these guys will just shoot 1 bullet. Takes them a long time to reload, but that one bullet does a lot of damage. The Hwacha could work again, but I'd prefer to try something else. What if we just do like Monkey King? So I'm going to try 3 knights, some squires, and then a Monkey King pushing from the back to help them out. The Monkey King should be able, looks like they're actually wiping out the Musketeers pretty quickly. Musketeers are about to reload. And again, their one shot is going to do a crazy amount of damage. But now it's up to the Monkey King. He's doing an okay job, wiping out the Musketeers in the back. Good. Now it's just up to him taking out the halberds. I don't know who's going to win this fight. And he lost! What? See, I would use a brawler, but I feel like a bullet versus a shield doesn't really work out too well. I just want to see, if we put a bunch of samurais down, will they block the bullets? I don't think they will, because you can't really block a bullet with a sword, but maybe. Can the samurai block a bullet with their sword? Let's see. Okay, they're going to fire. They can! Did you see that? Okay, well, the samurai are an option to take out the musketeers, but I don't think they're going to be very well fighting against the halberds. I think the halberds will outmatch them. The halberds just got a bit more reach and a bit more armor. But, I don't know. These samurai are pushing this guy over here. Looks like we only have some halberds left. They've completely wiped out the musketeers for, actually, not yet. Now they have. Now it's just one halberd. Yeah, the samurai are actually a really good counter to the musketeers. Okay, star formation. This is a bunch of halberds. Ah, that's very interesting. Ah, great strategy, guys. Really great strategy. I applaud it. Great one. I sure do hope nothing ruins that formation. He's spinning. He's spinning as well. And more Hwacha throws. There they go. And they're just going down. This guy's just going to be carried away. Oh, that's just kind of sad to watch. Oh, that's just sad. Now we have jousting. 2,200 to face 2 jousting knights. What if we do 2 longships? 2 longships, because they're going to launch the longship at the horse, and it does a crazy amount of damage. Gonna break up the battlefield. So 2 longships versus 2 jousters. This could work. Do some good damage. See, look! Got him on the horse. Took out the horse immediately. Okay, this might actually not be a bad idea. I couldn't even see what was gonna happen there. The Orman just took him out immediately. Okay, well hopefully this one's not as quick. Maybe it might be. What are these guys? What the hell is he? I say just sit with Old Faithful. Okay? They're pushing in. Again, they block the arrows. Good. What are these guys? Are they carrying them off? What the hell? Where's the fire coming from? Weather balloons? What the hell's happening? They're carrying their dead bodies across the battlefield. What are they doing to them? What? This is a conundrum. What if we go with a Jarl, some snake archers, and then follow me here, samurai again. I'm confident in this one. The snakes should do a good job at distracting the balloon archers. Jarl should also do something. Nope, he's currently flying. The snake archers are currently... Yeah. Jarl is trying to push through this, but it doesn't look too effective. Snake archers are firing, and they are distracting the balloon archers, but I think it's a little bit too late. But the Jarl has pushed up. The Jarl actually pushed through them, and it's finally broken through to the balloon archers. He's pushing up to these balloon archers. It might not be a good day for them. Push them back. The snakes are doing a good job at distracting them. Jarl's trying to push through, but those little bit of damage that the balloon archers do is not enough, and the snake bites his ass, and he's dead. What the hell? Da Vinci tank. Okay, well, this is the Da Vinci tank. It's got a bunch of cannons around it, and it's going to fire spinning, and it's going to do crazy amounts of damage. They've got balloon archers, too, and painters, and fencers. I'm thinking a line of shield bearers to take a good bit of the brunt of the hits. Then, in this flank over here, hiding will be the Minotaur. And then over here, Minotaur. The mighty Minotaur. Alright, immediately... The Minotaur is pushing in. Good. Minotaur is pushing onto the Da Vinci tank. Shield bearers, I don't think they know what they're doing. Minotaur's trying something. He's picked up one of the balloon archers, currently flailing him like a ragdoll, hitting one balloon archer with the other balloon archer. Interesting tactic from the Minotaur. Starting to push onto the other balloon archers, getting some good punches in. This Minotaur has decided to take the Da Vinci tank on in a fist fight, lost that fist fight. This Minotaur hasn't given up yet. He's trying, though he's being sent back, and it's a defeat. Didn't work. Snake archers. Just snake archers. That's all we need. Just snake archers, 2 shield bearers to soak up some of the damage. A line of snake archers and then 2 shield bearers pushing the front. This, I think there's actually an opportunity to win. I think there could be a decent opportunity for this. This is where I'm okay with snake archer spam. I think the snakes are doing some good damage. They're currently underneath the tank. They can't really get damaged by the tank. So I think the snake archers actually should wipe this one out pretty easily. Or are they? It looks like the swinging of the tank is doing some damage to the snakes. Yes, it's currently throwing the snakes around. Yep, that snake's getting thrown around like nothing. But the snakes are at least getting some kind of damage done. I don't know what kind of damage a snake does to a wooden tank, but it does something. Because it won. We've got fencers, archers, and then it looks like a small fencer here. That's a very small fencer. Okay, a long line of clubbers, then some spear throwers in the back. That should do something. Spear throwers are trying to push up. Clubbers are definitely doing a good job at pushing in, at least. Spear throwers are doing something. Good. It looks like the fencers can only take 1 spear before going down. Now it's just a matter of actually them pushing up quick enough to take out the musketeers. And I think they got it. If they push in, they should get this. But it's up to the fact of if they push in and actually can aim. Please aim. Kinda? This is gonna be down to the wire. It's gonna be really down to the wire here. It's gonna be up to their accuracy. Ooh, it's 2 on 2. It's 2 on 2. Maybe. He needs to get this hit. Good. He has to get this final hit, or else. He has to get this final hit. And he gets it! Beautiful! 5 jousters. 5,000. Charge. Easy money. Mr. Zach, how is this easy money? 5 long ships. They want to go for a charge? I'm going to go for a charge because I actually think this might be the most optimal way to do this. Let's try this, okay? Immediately throws the long ship up. That's 3 hit with 1 long ship already. And we're not even done yet. Look at this. Beautiful. That horse just got his back broken. Now it's just it paddled. Detached sleeve protection. What's up with this sleeve nonsense? Okay. Musketeers, halberds, fencers. The spear throwers worked out really well last time. I kind of want to go for just spear throwers. This is going to be a rain of spears. And it's going to be up to these guys to take out the halberds. That's kind of the main worry, is getting the halberds dead. Looks so far favoring the spear throwers. They're aiming right at these They're aiming right at these last remaining halberds. They're down. Now it's just up to these massive amounts of spear throwers to take out these 2 guys. Yeah. That guy got it in the gullet. Okay, well that was pretty easy. 2 jousters, musketeers, halberds, fencers. And to that I say, long ship. To that I say, long ship. Long ship. And then behind them, I'm gonna have even more spear throwers. This long ship will immediately be thrown. Okay, that actually didn't work out too well. But it looks like the horses are already dead. The spear throwers, I think, got them. Now the spear throwers are just finishing off these halberds in the center. Arrows, or spears coming in from every direction. Final guy's just remaining. Just, oh, that's kind of sad. Just kind of just watching the last guy. Oh, no, that's sad. Now they're just taking out these last 2 musketeers. That guy got it again in the gullet. What does this mean? Why is there only a few guys here? That's only 8 musketeers? Where are they hiding? They have to be hiding somewhere. Where are they at? They're hiding somewhere. There's no way there's just 8. Okay, let's just take this at face value. Just a bunch of spear throwers. Okay, a bunch of spear throwers. They're pushing forward. Why are you guys running backwards? Oh, you cheeky bastards! They've hidden a bunch of fencers! They've hidden a bunch of fencers in the stairwell. Okay, well these guys should be able to take out the musketeers. Now they've just got to push back and take out the fencers. They should have good odds for this one. Yeah, this looks pretty appealing to me. Yeah. Take him out. Slow-mo. Slow-mo for the last guy. He's pushing forward. Pushing forward. Who will be the first to raise a spear? I don't know. He's getting kind of close. The guy in the middle and on the left have gotten their spears. He's prepping it. They're all prepping it. First one gets him right in the thigh. What the hell am I supposed to do here? What the hell do you want from me? Okay. 2 Da Vinci tanks, 2 horsemen, halberds, painters, fencers, musketeers. Oh my. So we've got some halflings, a minotaur, a ninja, 2 longships, and then a bunch of spear throwers. This should be in the bag for us, but I don't know. This one's going to be somewhat close, I think. The longships are pushing up. They should get the throwing. Good. They get it off. Beautiful. Now it's going to start to fall to the spear throwers to take out these guys, which I don't know if they can. They're getting their spears off. Now it's about taking out these Da Vinci tanks. Got an equal split on the left and the right, but the Da Vinci tanks are really putting in the work right now. It looks like the Da Vinci tanks are going to pull this one out. I don't think these 2 guys are going to take out the Da Vinci tank. No. They're getting back up, though. Maybe he can take them out. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, that's fine. I know why we didn't get it. We need some snake archers. Give me a few snake archers in the back. Longship spear throwers, snake archers, and a minotaur hiding in the wings. Beautiful. The minotaur should maybe, hopefully, push to the musketeers, take them out. Longship's already been launched. Hopefully these guys can take out the jouster, because he's posing an issue right now. He's done. Good. Snake archers need to get the snakes out. Quick. Looks like they're doing a good job. They're getting them out. They've got to get those snakes launching at the cannons and hopefully not get hit by them, but I think the cannons have pushed up too far. So I believe the snake archers will be getting hit by these cannonballs. Looks like it's favoring the Da Vinci cannons so far. But maybe, no, there's a few snake archers left. They're just getting kind of pelted by the cannonballs little by little. They're trying to stay up. One left, one final stand from the snake archer. Ow. Well, when in doubt, you know, they're always there for you. Go for them. Please burn them alive. Burn the Da Vinci tanks. Burn the Da Vinci tanks quick. Burn the Da Vinci tank. Doing some good damage on the Da Vinci tanks, it looks like. Maybe. That's 1 Da Vinci tank down. We haven't gotten that before. These guys need to push to the other Da Vinci tank. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Good fire damage. Taking out the musketeers. There's only 1 Da Vinci tank left and 1 dragon left. The Da Vinci tank's done. Now it's just up to these guys to push forward. Keep pushing forward. Keep bouncing forward, boys. Keep bouncing forward. Dancers bounce. Dancers bounce. Good. Good. Knock him out. Knock him out. Beautiful. Muskets on your side. So now we have access to the Renaissance units, and we have all of the Renaissance units, and we've already have some muskets with us, it looks like. These guys are on our side, but they don't take any of our points. So maybe we should just, I guess, put in some more muskets? Yeah, let's just put in 4 more muskets. Let's just see what happens. It would seem as though this is what they want. The muskets are immediately firing, and I think this is just meant to be a sort of a fish in a barrel shoot. That's all this is meant to be. Few archers and some knights pushing forward. Those knights are gone now. Now it's just about taking out that 1 archer and he's dead. Okay, now we're facing Renaissance versus Tribal. Okay, so we've got a lot of clubbers, protectors, spear throwers, chieftains. We've got a whole mishmash of all the tribals. That's very interesting. Have you met my rifle? My only worry with the musketeers is that they have a very slow reload speed. But maybe they might be able to pull it out. I don't think so, though. No, it looks like they're getting a little bit too close, too quick. The spears are starting to be thrown. A few guys are being hit in the front. Musket shots are going off, but now the bone doctors, the bone mages are starting to do their work. Doesn't look confident. I don't look confident in this. Nope. They'll at least shoot him. They'll get him, and then we've got, 2 spear throwers. Hit and hit. Halberds in the front. 3 halberds. And then behind them, some musketeers. And then, I don't know, a painter, just to spice it up. The halberds should at least delay their attack by a little bit. They've also got some really good health. They're kind of a tank unit. And they can also hit in long lines. Taking on the chieftain pretty well. So far. So far, this is more... Yeah, this could actually work. We've got more musketeers than they have spear throwers. So they will take out a few of our guys. But once these guys reload, as long as they aim towards different guys, and it looks like they are, should wipe them out pretty easily. Beautiful. Right through his chest. Okay, now we've got a long line of chieftains. There's just something about muskets in a line just mowing down guys that can't shoot back that just tickles a part of my brain. And I don't know if it's healthy, but it feels healthy. Though I'm not confident that these guys will actually be able to take them out. Come on, get another shot in. Get some shots in here. Get some shots in here. Ooh, ooh. That, it might work. It might work if these guys can get reloaded in time, but I think these chieftains might just cleft through them pretty quick. If these guys over here can get reloaded in time, it might work. Yeah, it does. Look at that spread on that guy flying through the air. Kind of a nice shot there. Okay, a big spread of tribal troops. 4,500. Yeah, Da Vinci tank, and then throw some painters around to do some distraction work. Alright, Da Vinci tank, go to work. I actually have quite a lot of faith in Da Vinci tank. Should work if he can get the shots off quick enough. But who knows? This might not work actually. They're starting to push up close. Gonna start to take hits here. Da Vinci tank's trying to push them back. Hitting them with the cannons. Seems to do something. Not sure how much of something it's doing, but it's trying. The bone mages are starting to hit them with their bone spikes, and it's dead. Just balloon archers. Now the balloons themselves, well, like the arrows themselves don't do a lot of damage, but the balloons carrying them up do a crazy amount of damage because they take fall damage when coming back down. And as well, they've got a massively high reload speed. So I think they've actually got this one in the bag. Looks like they're pushing in pretty close, but I think they should be able to keep them back long enough. Pushing on this left side, I'm just worried about the bone mages pushing up and getting off their magic. But it looks like, yeah, they should be able to keep them back here. This bone mage is pushing up to the right. He's dead. That's just about these guys in the middle. It's just kind of like weakening them down little by little. It's kind of beautiful in a lot of ways. Look at that. It's like a carnival, except of men falling from the sky to their deaths. Just like that. Beautiful. Ah, the nice countryside. We do have another unit on our side. This is something different. We haven't seen this before, but they're putting units on our side to help us. I'm not sure what that's meant to be, but okay, let's just put maybe just 2 musketeers, I guess. And just let the jouster do its work. I'm guessing the jouster is supposed to actually take out most of these guys back here. Maybe it's meant to show me how the jouster works. He just flicked that hobbit into oblivion. Uh-oh. That one musketeer has a bunch of hobbits grabbing him. They're parading his body. He's dead. The jouster's trying to do something here. Looks like he's going to wipe them out. If the scythe woman can go down, then he's got a shot. It's just the jouster. And he's knocking out the hobbits. That hobbit just got punted. Any more? No? No? Who's still alive? Is it this guy in the river? Yeah, it's the guy in the river. He's going to clobber him. Oh! He took out the horse, and he's currently floating underneath the bridge. He's stuck under here. The jouster's coming down to get him. I'm not sure who's going to win this. I don't know if anybody can. I may have to manually control the jouster, actually, to get him to go down there. Shit! Nope, come on, do something. Okay. I got it somehow. I think he just got him with a shield. Just looks like a lot of hay bales, peasants, and then scarecrows. So I'm thinking... yeah, I'm thinking we're going to need some good distraction units. So I think let's just go purely a bunch of painters. A bunch of painters and the chieftains. The painters will be able to do some good distractions for the scarecrows. Okay, chieftains are pushing in. Looks pretty equal thus far. Yeah, the painters are really beefy, actually. I'm quite surprised at how much damage they do. Now it's just about pushing to the scarecrows. They're pushing up. Good. Scarecrows are unleashing their crows, which kind of do like a one-hit kill, but the chieftains are already there. Yeah, that's just a matter of time. Chieftain one-hits them. Easy. Okay, wheelbarrows, peasants, 2 scarecrows. 3,900 to spend. Hell, just 3 jousters and then maybe more fencers. Yeah. Alright, jousters, go to work. Jousters do a crazy amount of damage, but never mind. Jousters seem to be weak at random things. Maybe spiked weapons? Like their horses go down by the spears pretty quick? It looks like the wheelbarrows are still up. Jousters are currently trying to chase the wheelbarrows. Got one. There's one still left. Unleashing more crows that might take out the horse. Yeah, took out the horse, but 1 jouster left. He's trying to push towards the scarecrows. He's got a shot. He's got a shot here. Jouster's pushing up. That's one scarecrow. If he can get it off again. No! What? Why did they bait me like that? I think that could work. I think this strategy could work if we just run it again. I think this strategy actually has a lot of odds to work here. It's just about who gets hit and when. Jouster's pushing up back there, trying to take out one of the scarecrows, but a crow got him. 2 Jousters up this time. Okay, now they're just going to quickly push to the scarecrows. Take them out before they can unleash their crows. Beautiful. Alright, again, we have guys on our side. I don't understand why they're doing this. I mean, I guess it's helpful, but I'd prefer to just place my own units. I prefer to have the points from this units, and we have 3,000, but we can only take the musketeer. And we have 3 cannons and a lot of archers. Okay, I think we should probably put the musketeers as far back as possible. Put the musketeers as far back as possible. The hay bales will be able to take a lot of the brunt. We kind of shot a few of our own guys in the back of the head, but that's okay. Musketeers will at least be able to push up. Okay. Hay bales are here, but the musketeers are here quicker. Looks like the hay bales are still up, a few at least. Starting to get some good hits in. Arrows are being unleashed. I don't know who's going to win this. I'm kind of feeling like the archers might. But they're all focusing on that one hay bale. Every once in a while a musketeer goes down. There's a very short musketeer over there to the left. This hay bale's doing some work. He's still staying up. And this should be in the bag, yeah. Look at that haircut. Okay, more hay bales. What is with this? Hell. Balloon archers. Just balloon archers. That's all we need. Just balloon archers, and then, I don't know, some halberds to help out. A few halberds to help out, and another balloon archer. Balloon archers, halberds, and then hay bales. Against 3 knights, no, scratch that, 6 knights, 2 kings, and then a bunch of squires. Best way to beat them is just by going range. Just make them float away. Hey, it's like that one movie. You'll float too, right? I think that was I don't know, the Final Fantasy movie from like 2002. You'll float too. Guys are flying off in the air right now. Looks like the balloon archers do have a pretty good advantage, but the king is here. No, this isn't good. They have to make them keep flying. They have to make them keep flying. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one at all. The balloon archers aren't getting enough balloons on the king to make them fly. And the balloons themselves don't do a lot of damage. Like the arrows from the balloons don't do a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Who's left? Oh. This poor guy right down here that's trying to run away. He's still up. He's still up. 2 jousters, painters, halberds. Halberds are going to do a crazy amount of damage. At least I think so. And the jousters are pushing in there. Should do some good work on the kings. They're trampling them, and that one jouster's dead immediately. Uh-oh. There's one halberd into the water. They're staying up, but again, it's just not enough. They're throwing themselves off, which is actually very useful, but we're done for. Alright, in that case, I didn't want to have to do this, but let's do it. Musketeers. Just musketeers. That should wipe out a lot of them. We're gonna need the hay bales to push up. And then musketeers will just have to hope that their shots will take out these guys. Should get a lot of one-hits here. I put them on the left and the right so they won't hopefully hit the hay bales. So far, it's promising. So far, it's very promising. They've got to get another volley off. Good, they're going for the smaller group first. They've got to get another volley off, and hopefully they take out the kings here. Beautiful. Look at him. How many kings? We've got 8,750 to go against 14 kings, and all we can take is musketeers. Okay. Let's just make the most packed line that we can, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like, make this around the way. Okay, let's get it from the king's perspective, actually. Let's watch it from the king's perspective here. All of them are pushing forward. A lot of good shots here. Ugh. They're gonna have to get another shot off before these kings get in. But I don't think they will. I don't think their reload's good enough. Come on, fire! Fire, quickly! Ixnay, Ixnay, fire! No, 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 no. No, it's just a slaughter. It's a slaughter at this point. It's a slaughter, yeah. Just took his legs out. This could work. A line immediately, just immediately getting some good hits here. That seems more promising, because then they're going to focus on these guys in the front. We're going to take some casualties here, but I'm okay with that. Muskets are flying. This just isn't working. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to place these guys. It's just like they're just wiped them out. I'm going to try and cheese it here a little bit, just kind of forcing my musketeers way back here. Way in the back. Just so it's hard to get to them. I'm kind of doing a little bit of guerrilla warfare here. And I ain't talking, you know, like Silverback. Get a few here. But the issue is that they're going to run forward. But maybe. I don't know. It's just like, it's like we're doing a lot of damage to them. We're taking some of them out, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough to take them out. Fire is trying. They're trying to get the shots off. It's again just not enough. They're just being thrown from the force. They're just going into the force and picking them out. I mean, some shots are still going. These guys are definitely weakened. I mean, the odds are there. If these guys are weak enough, and if these guys can shoot fast enough. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely better this time. I think we have a front line here to do some good immediate damage to them. And then we just try to really sprinkle these guys in the trees. And I mean really. Like, get them deep in here. I'm talking in the cut. Like, literally, gotta cut down these trees to get in. I've doused the forest with a bunch of musketeers, and I've got a good line here to do some immediate damage to them. Hopefully most of the musketeers get caught. It looks like maybe. Maybe. I'm not confident in this. Not a lot of guys stayed in the back. We only have 5 kings left, but I think it's still just too little too late, so to speak. But we do have quite a few, actually. No, never mind. We had way more kings. They just fell down. I thought we were doing too well. Could I maybe lure them down here somewhere? And then maybe get them to fall into the water? Okay, I'm going to do one big long line again. Going all the way across. And I'm going to micro-control one of these guys to the left. Okay? I'm going to grab this guy right here. Immediately the shots are going out. And I'm going to try and lure them to come down and fall off the side here. Come on, come here, quick! Come here! Shit! I'm falling. Okay, that's what we wanted. They're going to start to run down here soon. Oh, okay, there goes one. Flying. I don't know what's happening up there. Okay. It looks like the kings have completely decimated everyone. Now it's up to this one musketeer. Okay. Run down here. Fire. Didn't do anything. Come on. There has to be something we can do. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is that? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is that? Slow-mo this. What was that? Go down here. What is this? Is this... What is this? It's getting louder. It's shaking. What the hell? What the hell kind of place is this? These are all of the different units down here. What the hell? Some kind of ethereal music is playing. What is this meant to be? I can see inside of it slightly. I'm loading into... What the hell is this? What have I just discovered? Okay, it looks like we have access to all unit trees. I think this is one of the secret levels, because as some of you were telling me in the comments, there are secrets that you can find throughout each of the map, and they unlock, I think, secret levels, secret units, secret weapons, and this might be one of them, and it looks like we're going against gods? Okay, well, let's try and beat this, I guess. Just a little distraction. We've got access to all units here. I'm going to try not to use any units that we haven't used before, just for the sake of it. Maybe use some Jarls. I feel like they're pretty good here. Use maybe 2 Jarls, or use a Jarl and, maybe, A dragon? That could work. A Jarl, a dragon, and then maybe a firework archer. We'll see what this does. Jarl, dragon, and a firework archer. It looks like he immediately decimated them. The dragon immediately, I think, killed everybody. No, they sure as hell didn't. What are these guys? They're like ninjas? They're like boxing ninjas? He just got punted. The Jarl seems to be doing a pretty good job. Defeated. We can use some of the other units from the campaigns that we haven't done just yet, but I kind of want to wait on that. I want to wait on using those until we finish those campaigns. Just some good brawlers. This might work. Brawlers I trust with my life. These guys are always pretty gnarly. Look at that. Easy. Brawlers are overpowered. We're just doing a whole different campaign. We just decided to leave. Screw the Renaissance campaign. We're doing this now. Okay. More of those guys. I don't even know. What campaign are we on? Campaign Fantasy Good. This is a whole different campaign that we just unlocked. The Fantasy Good. We'll come back to the Fantasy Good campaign. Right now we're doing the Renaissance campaign. We kind of got off topic here. Okay. We got to get back to it. Back to this hell that we have unleashed on ourselves here. All right, I'm not going to lie. I'm stumped with this one. So I did look up a guide on the Tabs wiki, and it suggests putting one unit up on top of the... put one musketeer on top of this tree, and he will trick all of the kings into falling into the sea. So let's just see if that works. Let's just see if that works. If it doesn't, oh well, you know, back to the drawing board. It's not like there is really a drawing board at all. Okay, go right here. Quickly go and take over this guy. Are they going to come towards me? Maybe. Hopefully. Looks like they're walking this way. Come on, come towards me. Fall in the sea, please. There they go. They're falling down. Not sure if it's doing much, but it's doing something. Shots are raining down upon these guys, and it looks like they've all fallen down. So I'm going to go out of possessing this guy. And now there's just some kings coming up the way here. The musketeers might be able to take these guys out if they weren't so stupid. This is kind of a bloodbath back and forth. But the strat seems like it's working. Kinda. Maybe. Not. I'm gonna micro one of these guys. Gonna take over control of him. One king left, it looks like. Two kings left, I mean. This isn't good. This isn't good. This is not good. Maybe. Fire. Oh, no. Come on, come here. Come here, quick. Please, please, come here. Fall into the sea. Fall into the sea. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Or just stay there circling. That works too. That works too while they just rip you to shreds with the musket shots here. That works. Come on. I don't care if this is cheesy. Kill him. Yes! I feel sick. That last mission was horseshit. Okay. I don't even know what to think anymore. I'm like, I was in a Twilight Zone. We went to some heavenly place for a while, but now we're back. Okay. Renaissance versus Ancients. Okay, ballistas, archers, spears, halberds, and then maybe a bunch of painters to the side here. They can flank this ballista right here, and the rest of these halberds can knock out these guys on the right side. Okay, halberds on the right side, pushing the archers and the hoplites. These painters will push these few shield bearers. Ballista in the back should get taken out pretty handily. Halberds seem to be doing an okay job. Not a great job, though. Some heavy street combat right now. The archers are raining down on the few remaining halberds. There's one left. Halberd's trying to do something here, but he's not really getting good hits here. Getting hit with arrows now. He's dead. Now it's up to the painters, of which there are 3. I don't think this is going to be too successful for them. There's a few flanking around the backside here. They're coming behind them. They're trying to go for this ballista, which did work. But now it's up to the fact, can they take out these few remaining guys? I don't think so. Good. Took out the one hoplite. One more. He's done, but now the archers probably are just going to knock him out pretty easily. Unless the halberd here can get lucky and actually hit them. Nope. A bunch of painters and then a jouster? A jouster might be able to get something done here. Jouster's going to be pretty quick. Halberd's doing a good job. Okay, jouster is knocking out a lot of troops here. But all it takes is one good hit to take out the jouster and then take out his horse. Well, it has worked. It has actually worked. They've completely annihilated the right side. Now it's up to taking out the ballistas, which shouldn't be too difficult. Unless everybody gets hit with one arrow. Nope, that's only one down. That ballista's down, and now they're knocking out this right side ballista. Beautiful. And now we are in an open field. A shit ton of Zeuses, a lot of Minotaurs, and then some good infantry up front. Okay. That's interesting. 2 Da Vinci tanks should knock these guys out. I'm quite confident in this. Maybe. My confidence is lowering by the second. This certainly isn't sort of an overpowered run with all of these units. It looks like the Renaissance units are quite equally matched with who they're going against. Zeuses are going down. There's one left. One Da Vinci cannon left. Zeuses are getting knocked back, but not killed. Zeuses are going down. Ugh, but they're not staying down. That's the issue, though. They're not staying down. It looks like one Zeus is dead. Maybe 2 Zeuses might be dead. They might. The Da Vinci cannon does actually have it. Wow. I didn't expect that outcome. Some spears on the left side. Some hoplites on the right side. We've got 1,500. So I'm thinking... Jouster did work out really well last time. But also... Muskets? No, there's just not enough muskets to do it. They just have such a slow reload speed. In that case, let's go Jouster. This could work. The Jouster is a pretty overpowered unit. And I'm not sure what actually takes him out. Probably those spears will take him out. Jouster's just kind of riding around, and I think it's only a matter of time. All that needs to happen is one of those spears catch him. And yep, horse is dead. Jouster is on the ground. And he's dead too. Balloon archers in the back. And then up front, painters. We do have access to these stairs right here. All the way down these stairs with balloon archers up at the top. That might actually work. I'm actually quite confident in this. Painters at the bottom, balloon archers up top. And they will bait them up these stairs, hopefully. There's going to be a bit of an awkward shot here from the camera, but maybe this might work. Maybe. Maybe. Got a bit of a stair battle. Looks like all the painters are dead. Hopefully the stairs will delay these guys from coming up quick enough, but it's not working out just enough. Spears are starting to come up now. Looks like the hoplites have kind of all... Seems like they're kind of a little broken. Got a bit of a traffic jam at the bottom of the stairs. It's working out a little bit here. Let me try and get up a little bit higher. Only a few balloon archers left. It looks like 2 balloon archers left, but they're the highest up. Just a pile of bodies down here. And they're just trying to get up these stairs, but they just can't. This is a very, like cinema shot here. Floating up to the sky. Hey, he's like Icarus. Nope, and he falls back down. Well, like Icarus, huh? This might actually work. It might take a while, but it looks like the balloon archers are doing little by little damage. They're just kind of hitting them with their balloon arrows, which don't do a lot of damage. It's most of the damage comes from the fall damage of falling. But it does chip away at them. As long as they stay blocked up like this, this should work. Might take a while, though. They're all blocked up. It just looks like the spears actually block them. They can't go up the stairs because the stairs are too steep with their spears. Though the hoplites are still somewhat worrying me. Especially if one gets free, like that one right there. But it looks like he's dead. Only, I think, 2 or 3 left. The balloon archers are getting a little cocky here, pushing down, but I think they should be able to pull this out. Yep, that one's dead. One last Sarissa to take out, and he's done for. Now we've got Renaissance versus Vikings. We have, again, already spawned in a bunch of musketeers in the back. We have 3,500, and we're going against a lot of berserkers, brawlers, Jarls, and then in the back, even more brawlers and a Jarl. Okay. Huh. I'm thinking going Jouster, at least 2 Jousters to do some good distraction, and then a bunch of Painters again to provide distraction while the Musketeers pepper them with shots. Let's try this. 2 Jousters, a bunch of Painters. Again, these guys, their job is just to pepper them with shots in the back, while the guys up front distract them. So far, it looks mildly successful. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure here. Yeah, it looks like the Musketeers are about to get wiped. Jarls are pushing up. 2 little too late, it seems. Not even too little too late. Too little, period. I'm gonna really, really spread out these painters. That way so they'll do some good distraction. And up in front of the musketeers, I will put, let's say, let's put 4 halberds in front of these musketeers, and the rest, we're just gonna spread painters throughout the level. Okay, I've scattered a bunch of painters around in the forest to hopefully distract these Vikings, to push them first, while the musketeers do some good shots in. On both forests, I've scattered the painters, and then I've got some halberds up front of the musketeers to hopefully defend them a little bit. Alright, hopefully this might work. I'm hoping that it does. Looks like the Vikings are taking the bait. They're pushing to the forest, but I need the musketeers to just stay back long enough for the musketeers to get those shots in. Looks like they are getting some good shots in, but... ugh. Don't get too close, musketeers. They are getting too close. They're getting considerably too close. They're about to be wiped out. They are going to be wiped out here. Looks like these guys are pushing this right side. Again, I don't know why they're pushing, but they are. There's only 2 Jarls left, so maybe this might work. They are getting some good shots in. That's another Jarl dead. Definitely did a better job this time. But now everybody's about to be flanked from the back by these other Jarls and remaining brawlers in the back. That Jarl did die. This could work. This actually could work. This one musketeer might take them out. It looks like the other musketeers are coming out of the forest to get some shots in the back on these guys. Does look somewhat successful. They're not even shooting them. Why aren't you guys shooting them? You're just gonna let this guy get by you? Okay, great. That's wonderful. Nope. I was trying to micro that guy. There's just a big dog pile in the forest. Who's still alive? It looks like there is a few guys back here alive. I'm gonna try and actually get them out on my own. These guys are intertwined. Damn it, that's not good. That's actually really not good. They're intertwined. That's not good. Okay, maybe the halberd can try something here. Halberd is trying to push around to the back of these guys. He's trying to sneak up. Maybe he can get a good hit here. Maybe. He can hit them all at once if he's lucky. Good. Good. I've got confidence in this halberd. Good. Looks like there's one guy left. If he can take him out, we win, I think. Hit him. No, 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 no. Careful. Okay, he's done. Who's still alive? I think it might be this guy down here. Maybe. He's still holding onto his weapons. Got him. Beautiful. Now we're up against some Valkyries. This actually should be pretty easy. Okay, this actually will be pretty easy. Easy. Already got the shots in. They're just falling. This is just like shooting birds. It's just like shooting ducks, okay? That's all it is. Just imagine them that they're ducks. Now they're getting a few in. They're missing some shots, which isn't good. Good, she's down. One left. One in the sky. Who will get the shot? She's coming in. They've got to reload. They've got to reload. This might not work, actually. Wow. It feels like the game is trying to get me to micromanage some of these guys, so that's just what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to micro it. There we go. So I can at least hit a few of these guys on my own. It's unfortunate, but it feels like this campaign's really kind of unbalanced with its difficulty. Some of these levels are extremely difficult, and some are pretty easy. Okay, now we've got, again, more Jarls, more Brawlers. We've got Headbutters in the front. We've got access to a lot of money, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Put a Da Vinci tank, and then let's just do balloon archers towards the back. Looks like the Da Vinci tank is doing some good work, but these guys are putting a lot of hurting on the Da Vinci tank. But even with the cannons hitting the opponents, that will do some damage to them. Now it's just a matter of who's going to stay up. There are people literally inside of the Da Vinci tank, currently being thrown around. What's happening? What's happening right now? There's a man with his leg sticking out of the top. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? They're stuck inside of the Da Vinci tank, it would seem. I'm going to take control of the Da Vinci tank. I'm actually going to move it a little bit. Maybe try and get them out. Get out of the Da Vinci tank, please. Unless this is doing damage to them, but I think they're just having the worst amusement park experience of their life. Does seem to move, though, to go with the Da Vinci tank still. And I think I'll go with maybe a few musketeers. Let's try musketeers this time, towards the back. They can just kind of hide back there. They can at least get some good shots in. Take out a few of the guys. And if they just hide back here, everybody should focus on the Da Vinci tank first. Until they get thrown off. And then they'll start focusing on the musketeers. Yeah, it looks like the musketeers were pretty inefficient. Da Vinci tank does look like it's putting in a good bit of work this time. And who's still alive? Yeah! Oh my gosh, okay, we're on to the final few guys. We're on to the dynasty. This has been the longest campaign that I've had to do so far. The longest. Who the hell are you? Is this some general? This is like some mega samurai. Okay, ninjas behind him. And that seems to be about it. We can't use musketeers or balloon archers because they will block our shots. So we've got to go all out brawling. So I'm thinking some halberds, and actually in front of the halberds we'll put some painters. Put some painters up front. They'll do some good distraction. And then behind them, on the left and the right, halberds. I'm just hoping the painters will force some of these samurai down into the hole. That's my only real hope for this one. So far, it looks favoring the dynasty units. But, oh, the general almost fell in the hole. Looks like he's doing some, like, time stop? What the hell? He just did some crazy time stop there. Now it's just up to one balloon archer, which is not going to work out. Yeah. We're going to try the same strat again. A few more halberds this time. Again, painters are just there to hopefully delay the attack. Looks like it's favoring us right now. No clue where the general is. He may have fallen in the hole already. The general's not here right now. Who are we aiming for? Nope, the general's back there. Okay. He's going to do some crazy time stop and does an enormous amount of damage to our units. Good. Just gotta pepper him with hits here. Just pepper him with hits. That's all you gotta do, fellas. He's stuck down in the hole. Get him, boys. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, what if we just do a Da Vinci tank? What if we just do a Da Vinci tank? I'm willing to go with that. Da Vinci tank and then up front some halberds. He's gonna have some difficulty getting over this hill. But if he can just start getting shots off, maybe that might be something good. I might actually, I'm gonna manually control the Da Vinci tank. And this might work. Spin up, start spinning. So far, it's working out. Okay, I'm gonna let the Da Vinci tank do its own thing now. Da Vinci tank is doing a decent job at keeping them back. He's got to take out this one ninja, though. That ninja's just peppering him with shots. I don't know why he's not hitting that one ninja. It's just like he's not hitting the ninjas. I'm going to push him forward a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now he's hitting the ninjas. Good, good, good. Ninjas are dead. Who's still alive? No one. Ah. Well, this one shouldn't be too difficult. Only some samurai, rocket archers, and a Hawacha in the back. Ah, and then more on the left side. Another Hawacha on the right side. Okay, I'm not actually too concerned about this one. Let's put a lot of fencers here, because they can take a little bit more abuse. And by that fact, I mean they're more, fodder. I'm curious to see how this would work with just fencers. No, the fencers are almost immediately all killed. That one fencer just got sent off into the stratosphere. There goes another. Fencers did take those guys out. Yeah, the fencers are actually performing a little bit better. They're performing just a little bit better, but it's a matter of can they reach the rocket archers in time. Not looking promising. Only 6 fencers left. Fencers have to push up. They have to push. Otherwise, this is donezo for them. And it is going to be donezo for them. 1 fencer left. Has to take these 2 guys out in 1 hit. Whoa. Who's still alive? This poor guy right here. This poor guy right here is stuck. Ugh. Okay, well in this case, let's try jousters. Let's try jousters on the left and the right. And then in the middle, or actually just to the left and the right sides, we'll just put fencers. Let's just see what happens. Jousters are very good. They can push past. Jousters do something. Nope, that one's completely inadequate. He's just kind of racing around all over the place. Other jouster is dead, but he did take the Hawacha with it. But I think it's a matter, again, of too little too late. Unless this one fencer can get up there quick enough. Nope. Not quick enough at all. But they are going to be taking out these firework archers. Now it's just a matter of trying to push the Hawacha in time. Which these guys might be able to do. Guy's right up on it. Nope. One shot straight to the head. This guy got it. Beautiful. And after a long slog, we are finally here. The final level of the Renaissance campaign. A bunch of samurai versus whatever the hell these guys are. I think this is a repeat shooting crossbow. This is a repeating crossbow, so these guys are just going to be firing a bunch of arrows at us. Let's just test out these units, okay? Let's just test out these units. I don't know how deadly they are. So I'm going to put a bunch of painters and 2 jousters on the left and the right. There's not a lot of them, so I'm guessing they might be pretty dangerous. Good. Looks like the jouster has immediately pushed in. We might actually get this on the first attempt. Few of these guys are hiding in the back. This jouster's pushing onto these guys. Easy. Takes them out. Relatively easy. Now it's just a few more repeat crossbows on this left side to take out, and then we should have this in the bag. Samurais are dead up here in the water. Arrows are coming in at the horseman. He goes down. Now it's up to these painters to try and push onto these repeat crossbows, which I don't think they'll be able to do. I think these guys will annihilate them. Arrows are going to start coming in right now. Painters are trying to dodge. They've got to reload again. They've got a long reload time, but they're fleeing. But maybe they might fall off the edge of the map. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. They're going to get shots in again. Good dodging. One goes down. Oh, this is so cheesy. Look at them. They're cheesing us. They're cheesing us by hiding to where our units can't get to them. I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna help them here. Nope. Can't help them. This is horse shit. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. They're cheesing me. Okay, help one get on here. Balance it. Balance it. Come on. Get up here. No! Well, that strategy basically worked. It's just a matter of trying it again and hoping that the horsemen hit where they need to hit. So immediately, horsemen push in again. Jousters go and clear those samurai. You've got to clear these repeat crossbows on the left and the right. Good. They are cleared on the left and the right. That one just got punted. All the repeat crossbows are cleared. Now it's just mopping up the samurai. Looks pretty good. That's it. Victory. And this has been the Renaissance campaign in tabs. Probably the most difficult campaign I've had to deal with thus far. There were some levels in there like Renaissance versus Medieval 3 is horseshit. Horseshit, horseshit. That's all I can say about that mission. It's terrible. All I can say about that mission. All I can say about that mission. Terrible. I hated it. A lot of these things feel like kind of lopsided and not a lot of fun. I feel like you have to cheese, but I think in this game, kind of abusing the pathfinding in this game and abusing the maps is kind of part of it. But regardless, thank you all for watching. This has been the Renaissance campaign in tabs. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been in pain for about like 3 hours. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you to my members. Bye-bye, everybody.